Hammers Walk Podcast.
Hello, we are back for a brand new season with West Ham United in the Championship. We can't wait. This is where Hammers Walk, everything West Ham. Let's get into this. I'm joined by Sam once again.
Hello.
For the new season, and he's got a lovely new top to show.
Another one.
Mine is in the post. I've seen it. It's just in the post. But yeah, welcome. How are we, mate? How are we?
Yeah, not bad, not bad. Been working hard all summer. Had a few quizzes, so that's kept us busy as well.
And I wonder who won them quizzes. Oh.
I'm still figuring. I'm still in shock.
From the wooden spoon to a trophy. That is the West Ham way right there, mate.
Yeah, here you go.
You know
I'll pass it to you now.
There it is. There it is. Shining in its goldness. Love it.
Yeah, you've done very well. Serious.
Still don't know how I've done it, mate. Still don't know how I've done it.
Well, if you ask Liam, I gave it easy to you and hard.
Yeah, but not every week, you know. But we're here for the game. We're here to talk transfers and everything. But first, we want to hear from you fans, from the West Ham fans, from anybody. It's either give us an email, tell us what you want to talk about. You can even come onto the channel and talk about it and say what you want to say. You know, this is for everyone. It's not just for us. It's for everyone out there. We've got a email address, werehammerswalk@gmail.com. We want to hear from you. If you don't want to come on, just give us an email, drop us a comment. We'll pick through the good ones. Probably they're all going to be good because they're all about West Ham. But yeah, we want to hear from you and we want to talk more of West Ham with you guys and ladies, of course. So let's get into the first game of the season, Carabao Cup, first round. I can't remember the first time we played in the first round, but it happened. And we did.
2011.
There you go. I knew you would have it. That's why I was asking you. But we won 3-1 against Portsmouth. A double from Tati, which, to be honest, I saw it coming. It was nice to sing his song on the first game of the season.
Lip up, Tati, oh, lip up, Tati Castellanos. I'm sorry, I was going to miss this when you said it.
Plus, Cheropoe scored a goal as well. So it was nice to sing two songs on the first game of the season. I was
you won that one as well. Burns the fire. And he's kissing Danny Dyer. Let's keep it PG.
This lucky one, he went to the game. And I'll take his word first because I had to work while watching it on my phone. So how was it, mate?
Yeah, it was a interesting atmosphere. It was it felt too early of a start to the season. I thought it felt like a bit like a Community Shield game, you know, like a competitive game, but it felt more like friendly.
Yeah,
I thought first half an hour was utter boring, really boring, until Portsmouth scored, and then suddenly 5 minutes before half time, we decided to play football, and lovely football.
To be honest, we weren't out of it though, was we? It was literally, I think they were still getting their legs. We looked good. You know, we was making the passes, making the chances. Portsmouth didn't really have a sniff. But with a deflection, look, I'm going to say this right now, and Kilman had a good game, but
He did.
as soon as that deflection hit Kilman, we all knew where he was going, unfortunately. But no, he did have a good game. And
Yeah.
the two goals were good. Jared Bowen's was absolutely brilliant. I think it was a header. No, was it?
No, Bowens was the second goal for one where he just smacked it with the left.
Smacked it. And then Kante to Tati and Tati's little
tapping. That was basically tapping. Lovely footwork by Kante by the way. Great assist by Kante.
when I saw that, I was like, who's this kid? He
Yeah.
played for us last season. Where's this come from? But I was well happy for him. You know, he looks more sharper this season. Looks like he's got his head on. I don't know what they've done in pre-season and in training, but Nuno's actually got that team sort of playing some decent football. You know, I
Yeah.
know it's only a championship team and we are a championship team now. I'm sorry to say, but if this is where we're going to go, I can't wait for this season, mate.
Well, I would say it was decent football once we went 1-0 down.
Yeah.
Literally, first half hour was boring, but we was defensively very good, very sound. Even for a goal for Portsmouth scored deflection, it's just one of those. But we couldn't keep hold of the ball. But as soon as we went 1-0 down, we kept hold of the ball. Then we played some beautiful football, especially between the last 5 minutes of first half and 10-15 minutes second half. Beautiful football.
But no, I was quite happy with the team. I looked at it, I was like, okay, you know, we're trying something here. Bit of Alford, a bit of Kante, you know, Tati and Pablo.
Alford was quality, by the way.
Oh yeah. Pablo hit the post.
He'll score one day.
He will score one day. I still feel sorry for him. He will literally score at some point this season, I reckon.
I do think when Pablo score one, he will score a bag full.
Yeah. He's just finding his boots, isn't he? But Edison Alvarez come back into the team. He looked quite nice, looked quite fresh. He looked like he was up for it. Who else? Skulls started. Walker Peters. To be honest, I think Walker Peters is becoming my favourite defender, except for Mavropanos. But he's looking like one of my favourite defenders. First name on team sheet with Mav, you know. But
What's interesting to me though was Hermansen starting. I thought being a cup game, we still got Areola. Surely he's starting, but he still being Hermansen. That's got to show for Areola's out the door. Surely.
But saying that, is it just to get Hermansen going ready for the season? You know, technically that's 5 games he's had pre-season sort of thing. So it's just to get him into the rhythm of shot stopping. You know, getting used to the back four he's playing with now. Because looking at it, that's not the back four he played with last year. You know, there was no Juve. There's 2 out of the 4 defenders he played with last year. And even Walker Peters was on and off with Wan-Bissaka. So, you know what I mean? You've got to build that relationship between the goalkeeper and the defence. You know, he's got to know that his defence is going to be there. And if they're not, he's there. So, you know, you can see more than one way that it's going to work. You know, is he now going to be our number one for all games, every game in this season? Or is he just going to be like, okay, so I'm getting you ready for the season, then the cup games is Areola's?
Maybe. Well, I still can't see. I don't think Areola was happy being second choice last year. So being second choice in Championship, I can't see him staying. I really can't.
To be honest, if it was my choice, I'd be putting Herrick in goal for the cup games.
Yeah, so would I.
Getting him ready.
There's
getting him ready.
There's certainly no problem doing it because I don't think, as much as we love cups and all that, they're not going to be a priority this year at all.
Not this year. Going up is priority this year.
I think if we lose to Southampton, we won't care. We won't care if we lose to Southampton in the second round. But yeah, the only thing I was not so happy about that squad against Portsmouth was such a lack on the left side. Kante was on the left winger, basically. Like when I saw the team sheet, I thought it was more 4-3-3. With like 3 central midfielders. But we did start playing as a 4-4-2. And with Kante being on the left, it just gave Skulls so much work. But that's,
to be honest, I'm surprised Orford didn't go on the left. and having Kante going down the middle.
Well, he did at times. They did
That's what I'm
swap those
saying.
two.
Because Kante isn't really a winger. He's a central player to me. In my head, he's a central player. So Orford probably would have fitted better. Look, we won. Like, you know what I mean? I'm not saying, we would have played better or anything. But in my head, it would have probably worked out better and made better flow of the game. Because then you got Scholes and Orford overlapping and they can both do the job. You know? Even if you brought Mayers on for in Scholes' place and putting Scholes left wing, because we know he can do that job. So exactly. So we know we've got players which can play in that area. So, but like you said, everything can change very soon. So, it is what it is. I'm just glad we've got a first win under our belt of the new season.
A comfortable win. A comfortable win. It
was.
But it was a big win because you want to start off with a win to get you going, especially being Burnley.
No, exactly that. Exactly that. Like Burnley next, and then Charlton, and then Watford. If and then Wolves after that as well.
And Wolves. Yeah,
that's probably going to be.
It's not an easy start. It's not an easy start because Charlton logically is one of the teams down there, but a London derby, and we're even closer to Charlton than we was last time we played them.
Yeah,
geographically. So
yeah.
It's been a tasty game, Charlton.
Look, if we come out with 4 wins out of the first 5 games of the season, the league season, I'd be happy. I would want to say 5 out of 5 wins. Brilliant start, right up there. Get confidence, get that winning feeling behind us. Because of the last 2 seasons, we haven't started well, and I know it was in the Prem, but don't take it that we are gonna just win every single game because we're in the Championship. This league fights, and to be honest, it fights, but it bites, and it will bite hard if you're on the wrong side of it. But
it's even harder once we start having 2 games a week.
No, exactly that, mate.
That period when they have a game in Wednesday as well is. It's when you'll see the strength in that squad.
Yeah, but that's what we need to get now. So a bit of strength, because of that will be the tough time. Because you can't put out a strong team and then a weak team midweek or at the weekend against someone like it's just not going to work like that. So you need to mix and match the players to the best ability to actually get a result. Even if we get a draw or whatever, but we're still up there. I would like to see us in playoff places all through this campaign. I would like to.
I expect top 2.
Right, yeah, but I mean, keeping in touch with the leaders and all this. And all that. If we underperform in say 2 games, we drop down to 3rd or 4th because you know how tight this league can be. But then we get back up there, and you know what I mean. It can chop and change like nobody's business. So
you don't want to see us being 10th.
No, that is what I was trying to say. I would anywhere from playoff up. I want to see us this season. I don't want to see us any lower, because if we go any lower, mate, it's going to put pressure on the players to then perform. And if anything like last season, bit of pressure. First, that's exactly. Second half of the season, it might be a different story, but
it should be easier this year because there's now 6 playoff teams, and the playoffs go down to 8th, not 6th. So it should be logically easier, but it's West Ham. We should be top.
As long as there's no as long as there's no spying involved, we'll be all right.
Yeah, we're gonna have to be careful for the second round of Cup with Southampton.
Oh, you know what I mean?
Everyone keep an eye out for the trees.
We might just get a bye for that one. No tickets sold. It's not gonna. It's not gonna happen. But right, we'll move on. We'll move on though. So the bit that we've all liked, we've all been waiting for, the names coming through the doors, and stuff like that. So, do you want the first or the second one first?
Well, let's go first. Let's go in order.
Right. Okay. So we signed this geezer. Doesn't look like a football player. Looks like he's got off to the pub, but
I was about to say, is that me on a Saturday night?
but no, we did sign Veltman from Brighton. To me, I think that's a very good signing, mate.
Yeah, very solid signing. You look at the age, it's like, oh God, another oldie for West Ham. But the thing that's going to be key is the experience and leadership. And that's what we've been lacking for so long now, that leadership. That's what he's going to bring.
And I think that he's going to be in for Kilman, unfortunately. After that first game, he did play well, but I think we need to sort of.
You reckon?
Yeah, I reckon, mate.
I reckon he'll be back up to Walker Peters because he came on towards the end for Walker Peters and he almost got an assist or a goal.
Do you really? Do you think?
Yeah, I think he might be played more as right back, especially once Wan-Bissaka goes. But he will be fair as centre back as well. I think maybe Kilman can't do 2 games in a week. So, like, if when we start doing 2 games in a week, then we'll play Kilman on Saturday and Feltman on Friday. But I don't know. It's
See,
that's the main thing.
I saw that change as Kilman's had a good game. You can't really take him off for having a good game, So
At last, he's had a good game.
He's had a good game. I can't take him off. All right, I'll swap him with Walker Peters. He can play there. That's fine. But I honestly do think he might even start against Burnley at centre back.
Yeah, maybe. I wouldn't be surprised. I suppose you could look at it this way. Kilman was useless last year in the Premier League. So our first game being against Burnley. Yeah. I'm trying to be polite on this, mate. I can be ruder if you want me to.
Not ruder, just nastier.
Okay.
He couldn't hit.
Useless little bin. But yeah, he was useless in Premier League, and our first game is against another ex-Premier League side last season. So would you want someone who was useless in Premier League against next Premier League from last season? That would make sense with Feltman being starting. Unless we signed Tati, of course, before Saturday. You never know.
You never know. I would love him to come. I really would. I was looking forward to him to come last season and to solidate his transfer to us.
Yeah.
But it hasn't quite transpired yet, really. It's which is a bit of a shocker, I think, to me. Why haven't we actually gone for him? And gone, look, he wants to play for us. Yeah, we have, but proper gone for him. That should have been right.
I think we respect him for the fact that he wanted to explore his options. So I think West Ham, after him having a good season last year, we're respecting him. Like, okay, you have to look at your options, but we're here.
But he's already said he wants to. I think it was QPR went in for him and us, and he was like, he wants West Ham. That is his number one. He wants West Ham. So why haven't we gone, right? Okay, you're coming out saying you want us. We want you. Here's the money. We know what you want. We know what you can do. Let's make a deal.
So it's gonna break into a song, Finn.
He
wants us. We want you. Knit that paddy wagon.
Right. So signing number 2. Manor Solomon. Mate, I've
Beautiful.
not even, I didn't even know about him at Tottenham, to be honest with you. I don't really look at Tottenham players. So I can't comment to say if he's a great player, if he's okay, if he's absolutely donkey. I don't know. But apparently you know more than
Okay.
me, so I'll leave this one for you.
This is going to be a great signing, and it fixes the problem that we was discussing earlier. That left wing, perfect replacement for Summerfield. He's very similar to Summerfield in terms he can be pacey, he can create goals, he can score goals. Okay, for with him being at Tottenham, not so good, but that's just because Tottenham's a very good squad. Well, logically, a good squad.
Excuse me.
Logically, I say logically. I mean, obviously, finishing 17th for 2 seasons in a row doesn't quite say it is. But yeah, Solomon's young though, so he was finding it hard to break into the Spurs team. But when he was last in the Championship with Leeds, when Leeds went up, he had very, very, very good numbers, very similar numbers to what Summerfield had in Summerfield's last season with Leeds. So I think he's going to be a quality signing for us, and only for 5 million plus 2 million add-ons, possibly if we go up. Is a bargain, mate. Absolute bargain.
Well, I do look forward to seeing him play. I really do. He looks like he's probably got a bit on him. I'll have to YouTube
Yeah.
his goals and this, that, and the other to see how he plays and that. But no, I'm looking forward to it. You know, I've not
Yeah.
even watched his stuff on the West Ham channel app thing, what they put on, like 8 things you didn't know about him, and you know what I mean. So I'll have to watch it and see.
Yeah.
I've just been too busy at work, really, mate. Busy wedding season. It finishes
Yeah.
very soon, so
Well,
we'll oh.
no,
They don't even come down the aisle to that no more.
no, if I don't actually, you're right.
Just pick a song, any song, we'll play it. Don't you
Yeah.
worry.
The last 3 weddings I've been to didn't do that, so. But yeah, you wait. Now I've given him such high praise, he's going to be probably another Simone Sasa.
Cheers, mate.
You wait.
We'll end on that one, shall we?
No, I really do think he's going to be a quality signing for us, especially for this season at least. At least.
Yeah, well, if he grows into the team, obviously this season, becoming a player we want to keep, then obviously, like, he can even play in that Spurs, his Premiership standard. He knows the Premiership. It'll be an easy integration into the Prem. So you know what I mean. And then he knows he's got to step up because of it's another league, obviously Premier League.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, mate. And you know, I don't think the transfer season's dead for us just yet. I think there's a couple couple more coming. So you know, there's what I've seen, the ones I said to you. What was it? Grealish, apparently. So
I can't see that one.
We'll see how that one works out.
I can't see that one now. How they got Solomon.
Yeah, that's another thing.
I know. For we're very strongly connected still to Reece Nelson.
Yeah, that looked like a good buy. That one did look like a good buy.
Troy Parrott as well.
Troy Parrott.
And big quality. Troy Parrott with Castellanos and Bowen. Oh, yeah, we'd be on fire, mate. As Celtic midfield, Engels. I think he'd be a perfect replacement for Fernandes.
Yeah.
If we can get a couple more of these signings through, we're going to be top 2, definitely.
Yeah. Well, future's looking good for us at the moment. You know, that's what I do want to say. I am going to go on to, you know, if you are planning on getting your new shirt, like I have, these are the squad numbers. If you are planning on getting any numbers, these are actually confirmed team squad numbers. So, you know, I'll leave that up for a little bit, try and pick what you want and follow that up. But there might be a couple of players out the door, so just be careful. Just be
Yeah.
careful. Because I made that mistake a couple of seasons ago.
Yeah, well, I got a Summerfield cert last year, didn't I?
Tati.
Yeah, they stayed for 6 months while I had that cert, and now, oh well.
I think, yeah, this one is. I got Bowen on the back of this one, I think. No, Wan-Bissaka. So Wan-Bissaka's going to be out the door. So, you know.
I don't typically get names on the back, to be honest, just in case when they do leave. I prefer to get my own name on the back.
Yeah,
And makes it look like I play for West Ham.
I liked it because of I got the white one with Phillips on the back. At least how many people got Phillips on the back. It just makes you
I wouldn't
remember.
be proud of that.
No, I'm not proud of it. I'm proud that I got it because of give it 10 years time, you could be like, right, who wants the worst midfielder in history for West Ham shirt? You know what I mean? Like, come on. It's just one of them funny. I could even give it away on a podcast. Like, who wants a Phillips shirt? You know, but
mind you, I was gonna be really close to getting a retro West Ham shirt for Ben for his birthday, and it had Savio on the back for Savio Nesterico, if you remember him.
Yeah.
He was awful. But
Mate,
that would have been so funny.
To be honest, I want a West Ham shirt, right, with that name you put in the quiz.
Which one, Tefes or?
No. The one I made that little rap, the little song.
Oh yeah. What's that back the other day? What was it?
I can't remember.
Sing Sang Song.
That's the one, Sing Sang Song. Love it. Absolutely love it.
Song.
And,
With a big dong.
Oh, gotta love it, mate. Gotta love it. I've still got my shirt from last season with Hammers Walk. I am going to get another one for this year, new shirt, and literally stick it up there. And I'm thinking of getting a home shirt.
Maybe I'll do that with a third shirt then. If you stay alive.
If I stay alive, yeah. Well, it's the hay fever, mate. The hay fever's just getting to me quite regularly now. But I'm just hoping this hot weather just kind of goes quite quickly. It's going to be 36 on Thursday round here, so yeah, it's not. It's God, too much.
Oh, wait, 36 when I'm in for kitchen at work. Lovely.
Yeah. But yeah, I was going to get the home kit, and I'm going to see if I can actually wear Hammers Walk on there and fit the whole lot in. So we'll see how it comes out. We'll see what happens, and we'll update you on a podcast when it comes. I haven't ordered it yet. I'm just trying to find somewhere because of it's quite long. I need to find somewhere what's gonna do it. So, but yeah, I think we have covered everything. I will put up our email address once again, just in case you want to get in touch. We do want to hear from you. We want to hear your comments. It looks like Sam's got his finger up for a question, or he's not.
A question? No, I just thought then you did forget to do
Oh, go on then. What did I forget?
predictions.
Oh,
Charlton game. Not Charlton, sorry, Burnley.
I was going to do it after this bit. I wasn't finishing. Oh,
Oh, he wasn't. He forgot.
I can't.
Forgot.
No, we do want to hear from you. So if you want to join us, you want to just email something to let us know what you want us to discuss or your views or opinions on what to discuss. You know, we'll read them out. This channel is built for you guys and ladies. So if you want to say anything, just get in touch and we will get to the bottom of the question. And if it needs any researching and finding out, we will do that for you as well. So on the final note, predictions. So go on then, mate. What are you predicting for Burnley away?
I would like to say a win, but I actually can't see it. I think we're going to draw.
Do you?
Yeah, I think we're gonna draw 1-1. I just don't think we're quite ready yet. I think we're getting more ready. And
Yeah.
since the Portsmouth game with the signing of Solomon and Feltman has made us stronger, but I just don't think we're quite there. So I reckon a 1-1 draw away to Burnley to open up the season will not be a disaster, and that'll be okay. As long as we follow it up with a win against
Cheltenham.
Cheltenham. Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm going to go completely different to you.
Hang on.
And
Hang on. Let me write down what I reckon you're going to say. Because you always come up with either 3 of the options. Darn it.
If you have a pen, that works.
Yeah. That does help, doesn't it?
It does work, mate. It does.
Okay.
You got it?
Yep.
Half time's going to be 1-1. I agree with you on that. But I think we'll go second half all the way, full in. It's going to be 4-1 to West Ham.
Oh!
I think it'll be 4-1. 3-1. I was thinking at the weekend, I was like, to be honest, if this finishes 3-1 and I haven't done a podcast with a prediction with saying 3-1, I'm going to kick myself. And guess what? It was 3-1. I was like, But no, I thought 4-1, to be honest with you. I think, I reckon Tati's going to get a hat-trick. If not, he's going to score 2. Pablo's going to score. And I think he'll actually score a banger. And I actually think if Sullivan, mate, you pull that face, but in my head, he's going to literally rip that championship alive.
You're going to just say it every week until he scores.
But my last one, for when he comes on, I think Solomon will score as well.
You do realise you said Sullivan first, by the way.
Sullivan.
Yeah, you meant to say Solomon, you said Sullivan.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm thinking of Ronnie O'Sullivan. He's gone, mate. He's gone. I can't believe he was at the game for Portsmouth.
Yeah, I know. Actually, I have to say I didn't hear much disturbance for it. I think when we saw it, everyone thought they'd be all arguing and pointing at him and all that, but he weren't. The only time we started doing anything to the director's box was when we saw Souček sitting down, and we're like,
But no, I think Solomon will. Is it going to be the Pablo Pedro all over again for Solomon? Sullivan. I think Solomon will get a goal as well. So there's my 2 to 3 goal scorers. But yeah, I think when Pablo scores, he'll rip the championship alive, mate.
Yeah. I'm just being safe. I don't know why I can't see a win, but I'm hoping for a win, and they probably will. Hopefully.
Yeah, well, right. We're gonna finish it there. We're on that bombshell from that 1-1, but So, but yeah, there's only one thing left to say. Come on, you
Irons.
Where Hammers Walk Podcast!